Tell me about Glenfiddich. I've still got a recording of you, I think it was a BBC recording, playing the Earl of Antrim.
Yeah, there are a couple of recordings of me. There's me playing Antrim, and then there's one of me playing the Park Piebroch, number 2, and then another one playing the Big Spree on the 25th anniversary, I think. But yeah, I played in the Glenfiddich a number of times.
See, when you went to play these big competitions,
Yeah.
what was your preparation?
It was always trying to ensure that I played as perfectly as possible before the competition. You know, I always tell my students, you win at home. You win practicing in the living room.
Yeah.
You don't win on the boards. And I would always try to create that environment mentally where everyone's out there in the audience listening, you know, especially my competitors, because that puts the pressure on you. And trying to do that at home, you know, make that happen at home.
So you visualised that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you put on the kilt or the jacket or anything when you're playing the pipes?
No, never
at
did
home?
that. No, never did that.
What about the bagpipe?
Again, the bagpipe had to be perfect.
So
At
what
home.
was the preparation of the bagpipe? You'd be playing sheepskin bag?
Well, I did until the Gore-Tex bag came out, you know, and then I went right to the Gore-Tex, and it was a matter of just and playing cane drone reeds at the time. I played cane drone reeds up until 1998, when that was when I quit playing cane. But just always making sure that the reeds were getting the right amount of moisture, they weren't drying out too much. I'd have to, if they were getting too damp, yeah, I'd let them sit out and dry. I learned that the hard way at Oban one year, and I must have been about 20. The day before the silver medal, I ran through all my tunes. I played all 6 tunes. My bagpipe was absolutely perfect. I mean, I couldn't believe how great it was. Of course, the next day it was soaking wet. I couldn't do anything with it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I learned that lesson the hard way. So the day before a contest, I didn't really practice. After that, I didn't really practice. I might blow the pipes for 10 minutes, just make sure everything was good.
Put the air through.
Yeah, and then that was it. And give my hands a rest.
Yeah.
Because I was working so hard up to that point that, you know, after a while the hands need to rest.
Yeah.
And so I never really practiced the day before a contest. But very intense. When I was in Scotland, when we'd come over and play the game circuit, I say we, my wife and I, you know, come across, I would usually spend an hour in the morning playing on my practice chanter, just cranking through things, execution-wise, make recordings of myself playing and evaluate them. And then later in the afternoon, play the tunes on the pipes. Go through. I try to play all my light music every day, so 6 MSRs and 1 or 2 Piebrochs.
If you made a mistake in one of your MSRs, did you play it again?
Only if it was if I missed some execution, I'd go back later or the next day on the practice chanter and really hammer it out.
Yeah.
But I tried to practice as if I were competing.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you miss something, you got to keep going. You can't let it sit with you.
No.
You know, just let it go and keep going.
That's difficult, isn't it?
It is. It's very difficult. In fact, we were having a band practice this morning. And I was having to tell the boys someone made a mistake and it affected his whole performance in the circle. I said, just let that go. Don't let that stop you from playing well.
No. And that's
It's hard to do.
an extremely important point, really. And on the day, the competition platform, did you have a look at that?
Well, I might go and see what it looks like. You know, see if I was gonna. There was a time when I was marching in a circle at the games, you know, because I'd done some work with Jim McGregor on some light music for a while, and he always had me playing in a circle. So if the board was big enough to play in a circle, you know, I'd march in a circle. but if not, just up and
Up and down. Yeah.
But I had this habit of slowing down when I was counter marching,
Uh-huh.
so that's why he had me marching in the circle.
Ah, because it maybe affect the tempo of...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did, and I found that hard work.
Aye.
Yeah, I really did.
Uh-huh.
Because there's no, I guess I saw where you stop and turn as a sort of a resting point. But when you're playing 6 marches and you're marching in a circle, there's no stopping.
Absolutely.
It was hard work,
Yeah.
but it was good fun. I mean, when I was doing that, I could play. I mean, it was
That's a stamina thing
great.
again,
It was,
isn't it?
yeah, it was super.
Aye.